Everybody, it's Trags inside the old Celtics practice facility in Waltham. They still use it one more time before moving on to the Auerbach Center and getting ready for 2018 Summer League. I'm here with Chris Grenham. No bueno. What are we talking about? Robert Williams missed his flight from Louisiana back to Boston for the very first Summer League practice of 2018. I got to tell you, Chris, I think first of all, I think the Celtics might be having some reservations about drafting him.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, obviously it started poorly with the missed conference call last week, and then, again, he missed the first practice day, missed his flight coming up to Boston. He's on his way here now. But, again, the reservations have to be there, at least the thought at this point, because it was a risk, you know, with his work ethic and his discipline, and clearly, you know, there are signs right now. So, yeah, they have to be there.
I would think that Danny Ainge and company and Brad Stevens might even be sending a message, we're going to sit him out for Summer League. I think that thought is going to cross their mind somehow, some way. Look, a very well-intentioned kid out of Texas A&M. We're not disputing that. He had a very good press conference. You were there at the press conference. Yeah. But eventually the Celtics are going to have to get the message across loud and clear that when you miss practice like this and you miss miss the very first team activity getting ready for Summer League, that's a problem.
Right. And you could tell at his press conference last Friday that, you know, they were pushing the idea of hard work. He said the hard-working phrase multiple times, and you could tell they were trying to drill it into his head already. And they're going to have to continue to do that. And I think the decision in terms of maybe sitting him out Summer League or sitting him out one game, I don't know if it's the whole, slate, but it's going to come up. And I think a lot of that has to do with how he presents himself in their practice tomorrow and again on Tuesday. I think that, his first impression with Jay Larinaga and with the other Summer League team, with the rest of the Summer League team, is really going to set the tone and kind of determine how they're going to deal with this.
We were going to do this later, but we might as well bring it up right now, Chris, and that's the impact of a guy like Aaron Baines signing very first day of free agency with the Celtics, extending his contract 2 years for $11 million. It's ironic because little did we know when he signed his deal that perhaps one of their younger big guys was going to miss a plane.
Right, and I mean, again, we talked about him learning under Al Horford, and now that Aaron Baines is coming back, it's another good veteran presence for him to learn under. I mean, Baines has a solid reputation in this league. He played for the Spurs for a while. He's been, a great locker room presence this past year in his first year with the Celtics. It's another good veteran to learn under, so it's helpful. And, I didn't think we'd be talking about this today. I thought we'd be talking about how, Baines adds depth once again, but instead he adds depth in the mentoring category, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, and I got to tell you, certainly he is going to dominate the headlines, unfortunately, for the Celtics for the next couple of days.
Yeah, that's just the way it is. I mean, it's July. They're looking for, any sort of news, and this brings plenty of news in.
The unwanted type.
The unwanted type. I mean, Summer League people grab as much content as they can from anywhere, and this puts it on a silver platter. So it's going to be the talking point, leading into Vegas at the end of this week.
Robert Williams did not make his flight again. He is in transit, as the Celtics PR officials told everybody here on Sunday. He is expected to be at the Summer League practice on Monday. There will be a media availability on Tuesday. Be sure to stay tuned to CLNSmedia.com. Follow us on Twitter at CelticsCLNS for the latest in the Robert Williams drama. He's Chris Grenham. I'm Mike Petralia, CLNS Media.